to throw. Throws on the run. McKelvin intercepts it. Down the sideline. To the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
It looks like they'll go for 2. Lynch lines up as the lone back. 4 receivers split wide. The halfback with the carry. And they won't get the 2. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a 2-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Ready! Blue 20! Blue 20!
Brady back to throw. Fires it right. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Welkert was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Patriots come out in a single back formation. Little handoff. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Maroney gains about a yard on the play. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long.
Ready! Blue 20! Regular!
Looking to throw. He throws on the run. Comes down with it. At the 40, he's down the sideline. To the 10. And it's a whole new ball game. That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game.
And he's going to remember that one. That was tremendous execution right there. They saw an opportunity, saw the hole, brilliant throw, terrific catch, and a good score.
Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. Kick is up, and the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He fumbled it. He scoops it up. Fumble. Gostkowski gets his hand on it and scoops it up. And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
Man in motion.
Wide 20! Wide 20!
He needs to get rid of it. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. It's tipped and intercepted. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Lynch gets 6 yards on the play. They line up at the 33. The Bills come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. They'll give it off here. What a shot! A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. They'll throw for the first. Passes to his left. Defender gets his hand on it, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Mormon to punt. Gets the punt away. Welker fields it at the 26. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there. I'm sure the rainy conditions don't help the situation. Brady is in the gun. 4 receivers split out. He looks to throw on first down. Tipped it away. Welker was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 27. The Patriots come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. Almost picked. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He punts it. Parrish takes it at the 36. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. A gain of around 7 for the back. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 50. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Buffalo uses motion. Strong throw. And they get him at the 31. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
He's hammered in the backfield. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Bryant has the interception. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
They line up at the 10. Brady is in the shotgun. 3-wide formation.
Ready. Blue 20. Regular.
First down, looking to throw. He lays it out there. It's completed. How about that pass play?
I love seeing those little touch passes like that. I mean, that is just a thing of beauty. It takes so much work to get that kind of timing down between a quarterback and receiver.
Wide 20. Wide. Regular.
Drops back on first down. He'll throw the screen. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Brady hands it off. Brought down behind the line. No yards gained. That'll bring up third down. Third down and 2 to go. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
20. Wide. Regular.
He drops back. Looking for an open man. Maroney can't make the catch. Maroney was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Whose behavior is considered unruly or illegal.
Buffalo looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter.
Individuals will be escorted from the stadium.
Punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Tackled at the 22-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best, and so it'll be third down. We've got a 3rd and 6. Edwards is under center. Only one man back here. Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. And it's caught. And they get him right around the 42-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
They'll throw on first down. Throws out to the left. It's incomplete. Quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. The backfield is in the offset I formation. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. He lost yardage on the play, and they'll lose a yard on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Gives it up the gut. Tackled at the 23. They get 6 there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 4. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 14. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Drops back on first down. Looking for a receiver. Vrabel gets his hand on it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Lynch on the give. And they get him at the 9. Lynch gains around 6 yards on the run. They'll set up, needing 8 for the score. 3 wide receiver. Give to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
And right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. He kicks it off. Hobbs takes it from the 10. Dropped at the 34-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll start at the 34. First and 10. 3 wide receivers set. Gaffney goes in motion. First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 50. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Little handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Draw play. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two, and that makes it third down. 3rd and 11. Ball on their own 49. The defense lines up in a dime.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. It's coming out quick.
Looking to throw. Surveys the field. And he catches it. Great open field tackle. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Buffalo lines up in a double tight set. He throws right. Can't hang on. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. They line up at the 20. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Edwards lines up under center. They'll line up in single back. Back to pass. Left side. Going deep. Bryant bats it down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Welkert is back awaiting the punt. Mormon kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? And they make the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll take over at the 33. First down, 10 to go. One-man backfield.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Maroney, the ball carrier. He gets to about the 44-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular.
He drops back. Looks down the field. He's there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at midfield. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Brady hands it off straight ahead. And he just got hammered. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That'll bring up third down. The Patriots come out in a shotgun set.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular.
He drops back to pass. Passes it out. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. He put a lot of air under that one.
Yeah, quarterbacks love throwing those little touch passes like that because it shows their finesse. As a the best you can hope for is overtime, but now the other offense has it in good field position with an opportunity to win. That is not what you wanted to see happen there.
He's brought down at midfield. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Makes a change. The Bills call a timeout, and they'll have one timeout left. They line up at the 50. Edwards drops back, throws it. Brought down at the 36-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
2nd and 4 now. Ball on the 30-yard line. Edwards is under center. Single back formation this time. Lynch takes it up the middle. And they get him at the 25. The offense is doing everything right on this drive.
And it's so frustrating for the defense at this point. They know that this offense wants to try and run the football to keep that clock moving. And when you can't stop that, it is really tough.
And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 22. That's a 3-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. And here we go. This kicker has a chance to be a hero. The Patriots will take their last timeout. So it's going to come down to the kicking game. This to give them the lead. And it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Welkert from the 9. They get him at the 33. They'll start at the 33-yard line. So this is it right here. One last play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Tips it away. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Bills 31, the Patriots 28.